Hey everybody, what's up? Today's recipe, I'm making loaded sweet potatoes. These are pretty healthy, lots of nutrition here, guys. We're loading them up with some caramelized onions and bacon and pecans, just to give you a few ideas. And we're gonna top it off with a nice yogurt mango lime sauce. You're gonna love it. So I'm Rockin' Robin, and I'm gonna show you how to do it right after this. All right guys, let's go over our ingredients. I have a couple of organic yams here, some caramelized onion. Now if you don't know how to caramelize onion, I have a video for you, and you'll find the link down below in the description of this video, along with the written recipe. We'll need some broccoli. Now with the broccoli, what you want to do is just put some in a steamer and steam it till it's just fork tender, maybe 3 minutes or so, not too long. We'll need some, I have some ground cinnamon, some salt, some pecans. Now with the pecans, I like to toast them for extra flavor. So just toss them into a little frying pan over medium-low heat and just, keep a close eye on them and just toss them until they get nice and toasty. We'll need some bacon. I'm using uncured bacon here. And we'll need, I like bacon, so I like to put about 2 pieces per sweet potato. We'll also need some olive oil, some parsley, and some chives. We're going to start off by cooking our sweet potatoes. Now you have a couple options here. You can put them in the microwave for 3 or 4 minutes, or you can bake them in the oven at 400 degrees for about 45 to 50 minutes. So that choice is up to you. I'm going to be baking mine today. So I've rinsed my sweet potatoes, and now I'm going to pierce them with a fork so that they don't explode when they're cooking. All right, then I'm going to place the sweet potatoes on my baking sheet, and I'm just going to coat them with just a little bit of olive oil. And I'll check these in about 40 minutes. I'm going to test them just because mine aren't very large. So they're going in at 400, 40 minutes. Now for our mango lime yogurt sauce, we're going to need some Greek yogurt, 1 fresh mango, and a fresh lime. So I'm going to take my yogurt and place it into my food processor over here. Now to cut up our mangoes, we want to just kind of hold them, they're sort of oval shaped on top, and we're just going to slice down the cheeks, that's what it's called, right along the side of the seed. Just flip it around and do it again. To get the flesh out, you can try and peel it, but I like to just make these little cuts, not going through the skin now. Then you can just pop it like that and actually just cut off each little, stalk. Now with the centerpiece, you can try and get as much of that off as you can by just cutting around it. Now this mango is going to make our sauce a little bit sweet and sort of citrusy when we add the lime, so it's going to be really delicious. Now for the lime, give it a nice roll. That'll release the juices and make it easier to get them out. So let's cut that out. Now we're going to blend this till it's nice and smooth. So here's our sauce, pretty smooth. It's time to steam the broccoli now. It only takes just 3 minutes, so I'm going to cut these little stalks here, little florets. I don't want them too big because I'm going to, want them to fit into my little sweet potatoes. So we'll just cut this up, and then I'm going to place these in a steamer, and we're going to steam them, like I said, for just like 3 to 5 minutes until they're just fork tender. So I'm going to chop up some of the pecans, because we're going to mix this right in with our sweet potatoes. I'll show you that in a minute. So here's our potatoes. I just took them out of the oven. They were in there for about 52 minutes, and they are nice and fork tender. So we're going to let them sit for just a minute. We're going to finish up. Our broccoli just got done, so I'm going to pour that right into the bowl. It's perfect, just fork tender. The only thing left to do, guys, is just do a little chop on our parsley and chives. All right guys, I'm ready to put this thing together. This potato has been cooling now for about 5 minutes. and we'll put a slice in it like that, and then we're going to kind of squeeze it and kind of open it up. It's still pretty hot. Now I'm going to take some of the sweet potato and put it into my bowl over here so that I can kind of season it up the way I want. Ow, it's really hot, guys. Woo! Now if you just try and, you know, add your stuff to the top of this, you're not going to get it mixed in very well. And you know me, I like to mix things in really well so that you get the flavors all over. Now you don't have to take every bit of this out, but you can leave some in there to kind of hold its shape. Just get the majority of it out. All right, so I'm going to place my potato skin, we'll call it, on my serving dish. Now we're going to add the cinnamon to this because I want to make sure that gets mixed in. Now I'm just going to sprinkle it in. I love cinnamon, so, you know, put as much as you want, guys. I'm going to add the pecans. I'm going to mix in the bacon bits. A few chives. I'm going to give that a mix right now. A little pinch of salt. And this way you can kind of see, you know, how much stuff you got in there and how much, you know, if you want to add some more. A little touch of parsley. A few of those caramelized onions. Now the broccoli, we can go ahead and throw those in now if you want. That's fine. I'm going to put in a few. I don't want to smash them up or anything. And I'm ready to reload my sweet potato. All right, so now we're going to fill this up. Now remember, you can always pop these back in the oven if they get cool on you and you want to heat them up a little bit more. Now if you're like me and you really like pecans, you can put a few more on top. Put on a few more pieces of broccoli. Okay, what the heck? A little more bacon on top. Can't have too much of this stuff, guys. Now for the final touch. That's our sauce. That's our yogurt, mango, lime sauce. I'm just going to drizzle some of this in here, and I want to cover everything up. I want to be able to see it. All right, so that's how you make my loaded sweet potatoes. Guys, I hope you give this a try. I'm going to take a little taste here and tell you what it's like. The flavors are so delicious. If you like sweet potatoes, you're going to love this. You've got the caramelized onions in there that just really just give it some wonderful flavor, guys. The bacon gives it that smoky touch. The pecans gives it a little crunch, right? And that sauce is just really good. It's got a nice little tang to it as well as a little sweetness to it, which I really like, guys. So I hope you try this. If you do, you know, let me know in the comments how you liked it. Please share it, and of course give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. All those things, guys. Can you do all that? I'd love it. So thanks so much for watching. If you've never been here before and you'd like to see more delicious recipes like this one, go ahead and click that subscribe button up there and you'll be notified every week when a new video comes out. And I'd love to have you. So thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time.